What's up, folks? It's your boy Coach Ty back at you with another one, and in today's video we have the push-up how-to. We're gonna go through some do nots, how to customize the exercise based on your goal with the exercise, and more. Let's get straight into it. Here we go. So we're gonna start with a good old-fashioned push-up, no bells and whistles. You want slightly outside of shoulder width. You want your elbows to be at a 45-degree angle against your upper body. Now let's talk a little bit about elbow placement. So if you flare your elbows out far to the sides, you're going to target your pecs a little bit better. The pecs have better leverage when you have an internally rotated shoulder. Next, we're bringing the elbows all the way in. Now this is going to target your triceps and your anterior delts a little bit more. So if the front of the shoulder and the tricep is something you're more interested in, this will be a better variation for you. Next, let's talk about hand width. So this is fairly wide. This will extend the range of motion at your pecs. So again, if the pecs are the primary reason you're doing this exercise, go with a wider grip. This is more like a standard push-up hand width. So if you're trying to just get the most out of the exercise possible, triceps, front delts, and pecs, use this one. And then finally, we've got the famous diamond push-up. This will extend the range of motion at your elbows, therefore targeting the triceps a little bit better. So if you're primarily trying to hit your triceps, diamond push-up. Next, let's talk a little bit about progressions. So you see me here putting a plate on my back, going into position. This is a good way to progress the push-up. It will also force you to have better form because if you move too quickly, that plate is gonna slide on your back. So you have to move with a lot of control when you perform this. You can also add heavier and heavier plates. Once you get to a certain point though, it gets difficult to get more weight on your back. So at that point, you might need to ask a friend for help, or you might just want to switch to a different variation of chest movement. Finally, let's move on to some do nots. First, letting your hips sag. You see my lower back is hyperextended here. We don't want to round the lower back pretty much ever. There's a few exceptions to this rule, but make sure you keep your hips up. This one might look a little bit funny, but I have seen many people do push-ups this way where they jut their head forward and then pull their chin back. It's almost like the body is mimicking the proper range of motion or tricking you into think that you're doing the proper range of motion by pushing your head forward. So it feels like you're going lower than you actually are. Make sure you keep your chin tucked back. And finally, of course, as usual, short range of motion. You want to aim to get your upper arm out to your sides before pushing back up. If you go a little bit lower, that's great too, but minimum, upper arms by your side. That's it for today's video, folks. I hope that's helpful. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what exercise you want to see me break down next. I will see you with the next one. Deuces.